Like, how do you orchestrate the whole operation? What has to happen for you to publish that, so that you don't do this manually for 70 times?
Yeah, so basically it's spinning up the instance. I prefer not to talk what kind of providers I use for hosting this because, well,
They will
obviously.
have problems.
Oh yeah. So there is a hosting company I use. Yeah. It's secure, so no one really noticed that I'm doing anything bad about it. But yeah, it's spinning up the instances, like the server instances. It works in a cloud, so it takes like 2 minutes for the provider to spin up an instance within their net infrastructure, and then I'm running the a full automation. So it setups the operating system, it setups the installs the Docker engine. Um, it clones the existing Docker images. It spin ups the Docker images into containers. And basically, by using Docker Compose, I could define like all of the stack, all of the underlying services in minutes. And that's basically executed, and all of the services, underlying services, are up and running really quickly. Then what happens is like I'm calling the WP-CLI to basically configure everything on the WordPress side. And that's a huge script because I allowed like lots of different flags to be embedded into that. And that was exposing like different vectors that could be utilized by bad actors. And then there was another procedure that was basically generating content, attaching the domain, and then everything else that needs to happen before going live. So that's an exciting journey that takes like a few minutes. And in the beginning, you have nothing. And in the end, you have like a nice and shiny website with the dummy content in it under their legitimate domain.
Did the domains did you like randomly generated the domains and register them, or did you use subdomains? Because I missed that.
No, I did use the actual domains, and I was it was like, oh, I've got another idea for a business, that dummy business that that I have, and yeah, I had lots of domains. Some of them are expiring right now, so the number of domains I currently have in my pocket is getting lower, but still, that was a lot of them. And I remember walking around at WordCamps asking people, "Oh, do you know any cheap domains? Which are the cheapest one I could buy for the experiment?" And yeah, that was fun.